What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B Hot Radio Shout. And as always, I got my podcast partner off in this thing, OG Gangsta Wicked, aka Big Galaxy of Ghetto Mafia.
Oh, boy.
What's going on, Wick?
Well, first of all, you got me here early on a Friday, you know what I'm saying? But I had to come in, man, because, you know, we got news about, you know, one of my favorite rappers. One of my favorite young rappers.
Yeah.
One of the rappers that I've always said on this show, and I said a long time ago, I'm going to let you, you know what I'm saying, read everything first and then kind of come back to it. But one of my favorite rappers, I'm going to let you take off first and then I'll tell you what I'm about to say.
Well, right now, Wick, what we know is, according to TMZ and other media outlets, they're saying that Lil Durk was busted in Broward County in Florida in a murder for hire plot. And they're basically connecting the death of Quando Rondo's cousin when he was killed in California a couple years back, and they're saying that, you know, Durk and the OTF crew had something to do with it. So that's where we're at with it right now. And now he's in federal custody.
Yeah, and that's crazy, man. I'm disappointed. You know, like I said on numerous occasions, nothing in this industry shocks me anymore. Man, 2024 been hell behind.
Yeah,
I'm talking about can we just get to 2025 and start all the way over?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is just, we got the elections going on, so they beefing back and forth every single second. The Diddy stuff, Thug still on trial. It just can we all just agree 2024 needs to just get the hell out of here. We need to take 2024 and just throw his ass out the goddamn window, man. You know how they used to do on Fresh Prince, throw Jazz out. We need to throw 2024 out. But I'm disappointed in Durk. I sit up on this show for the past few years that I've been on here. And I've always stated that Lil Durk was one of my favorite young artists.
Yeah.
I felt like he checked all the boxes as far as the music went.
Yeah.
Everything. You know what I'm saying? And then when he started, you know, him and J. Cole did, you know, the positive song, I thought that maybe he was on a trajectory of trying to clean up everything. And maybe he was, but what happens is a lot of times what we do in the past, it comes back and rears ugly head.
Yeah.
And for all y'all, you know, young G's out there, always remember that you can't get past that, you can't get away from that past.
No.
So right now, this morning, I'm very, very disappointed to hear this news. So yeah, so when I see this when I wake up and I see this, you know, eyes, you know, a little blurry. I need glasses. I couldn't really. I thought that, you know, from me just first looking at it, that it looked like they were trying to. It was a plot for hire to go out to Quando Rondo right now. But then that's what I was trying to say for right now. But I found out that it was from a case from 2022 that don't rear this ugly head.
Yeah.
Because I thought that Durk was on a trajectory trying to do right, trying to get away from that lifestyle.
Yeah.
So to see this, that's what's disappointing about it, that it has come back to bite him. Now, I will say this right here also, that behind a lot of this stuff, Brad, you know, doing something that fails and then you keep on repeatedly doing it is the definition of an idiot.
Yeah.
Also, seeing someone else do something that they continuously fail at or get in trouble about, and you take your ass out there and do it, you're still an idiot, whether it was you or whether it was somebody else. I say that to say there are plenty of examples out here right now of rappers and stuff that have been killed. There's too many in prison on these RICO charges and stuff. My thought on a lot of this is what makes a certain person think that they're going to be able to get away with this type of stuff. When I see, when I learn from people, right now I know that the temperature in hip hop is hot, and to see, you know, Durk involved in this mess right here, we haven't lost him yet, but it's a possibility we could lose, you know what I'm saying, another faction in the industry that, like I said, that if 40 or 50 years old could have gave something back to the community and to, you know what I'm saying, to the young black youth, to the rappers from, you know, that's going to be coming up 20 years from now. His input would have been great. It doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying, that he's guilty of anything. They just picked him up. But I'm saying it's just another black guy in the game. Dolph, Thugger, you know, it's just another black guy in the game, because this is not just a rapper that I feel like he had already maxed out, or he did his best already. He was on a downward trajectory. No, I feel like the sky was the limit for Young Durk.
Yeah.
I feel like that, with a few more good,
he had already won a Grammy.
Correct. With a few more good mixed CDs or something, he had the possibility of getting up in that #1 spot that Kendrick and everybody's arguing about. You understand what I'm saying? I felt like he could have gotten there. Of course, you got to put the work in, but I think he was prepared to put the work in. So that's what's disappointing about this entire thing. It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know a lot of the details yet because they're not saying a lot, so it's hard for me to get into a specific about it. I know people are probably looking at this and wanting more information, but I don't know too much information about the situation. But what I do know, it looks like the same shit that's been going on out here in the streets. It looks like a RICO conspiracy. Another point to Beehive. I read in there what it said, OTF members, blah, 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 blah. One of them were working with the feds. One of them was an informant. I saw that. I say this to all y'all out there. I keep telling these niggas, ain't nobody keeping it real with you, bruh. Niggas are gonna tell on your black ass about whatever. Women definitely gonna tell. They come in there and get to snatching kids up. I'm telling niggas right now, I don't care what a woman lay up and tell you she trying to, pillow talking with you. When they go to snatching these babies up and defects is out there and all this sort of kind of stuff, motherfuckers singing before they put you in a police car.
Before they even put your little head
Before
down.
they put your goddamn head down. But you ain't take a little Mike.
Yeah.
Big Mike did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I tell these motherfuckers, man, if you out here, you doing stuff, you out here, and I have a son, so I understand the mentality of it. Everybody is a G, everybody's loyal until them folks come and start snatching niggas up and handing out L's. These niggas ain't built for these L's. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody a gangster, everybody, I'm ready to die. I said, well, nigga, why don't you blow your head off then? If you're so ready to die, why don't you kill yourself? You ain't ready to die, you're just talking. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, B.I.? That nigga be killing me when they be saying that. I'm ready to die. My nigga, I'm ready to die for this shit right here. But nigga can blow your head off there. You ready to die? Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, and this comes from, I've seen this. I have a son that's into this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is what I tell him. You know what I'm saying? You ready to go down so bad, you can jump out the window right now. You know, shit. That's not his ending. But yeah, B.I., man, it's whack, it's lame, it's black on black rhyme crime. And every time I think that this is another thing that's very disappointing. It will seem like everybody looks at stuff like us. When I see an example of a man fighting for his life on trial right now for the same thing, why would you go out there and do the same thing? You have an example of how it's gonna end. Turn the TV on every morning and you see Thugger from Cleveland Avenue on TV every day. I'm following the trial on court TV. So you have an example out here. I can understand if you're doing something that you're the first person doing it. Oh, they got, John Gotti them. Oh, damn, they made the Al Capone, they made the RICO Act for them. He didn't even know what it was. What the hell is a RICO? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Well, you have examples of what is going to happen to your black ass once you're doing this. People are gonna tell, the feds are gonna come, you're gonna get a RICO, you're the one with the money and the career and the most to lose. These niggas up under you don't have nothing to lose. A lot of these niggas will give you up so they can write a book. So they can have clout in the street so Behind Wick can be talking about a nigga. They'll go and tell just for petty shit, bruh. And so, it's just lame. I'm disappointed because I have been an advocate for him to try to change the culture. How great would it have been with the guy that came out of Chicago, out of the gang life, out of the hood, made it? What kind of success story would that be? Why does the story have to end with this bullshit? Couldn't he have been an example, been sitting up here on the wall and say, so now I can tell my kids or I can tell my nieces and nephews, hey, you know what I'm saying? When my son said that, I said, you don't understand, Dad, you're out of touch right now. I said, well, I could point to Durk on the wall and say, was he out of touch? He came from where you came from. He's doing the same thing. It was even worse. But you know what he did? He changed his shit. He got his shit together. Why can't we have the young rappers doing that? Changing this stuff so we can make, so we have a poster child for somebody turning their life around, and we're able to use that as example to the youth instead of crashing out.
This crash out culture, that's what we're living in right now. It's a culture of crashing out. It ain't just a slang. Folks are just quick to crash out. And from what I've been gathering through all of these beefs and all of these situations that I've been, talking to folks about, once blood shed, it ain't no turning back. So basically, in all of these different cases, somebody died first,
right? Which
led to back and forth bloodshed, and now your cousin dead, now my cousin dead, now my partner dead, now your partner dead, and they going eye for eye, tooth for tooth until everybody is toothless and blind out here.
Correct.
The issue is now, are the teenagers that are watching their favorite rappers die and face RICOs, learning from what they're seeing and saying, you know what, I'm not about to go and get into the game because I don't want to fall victim to this.
That's what you just regurgitated what I just said. I said, wouldn't it would have been a better story if we could have used somebody like Durk as a poster child? Hey,
but see, this is the issue. See, that's what I'm saying. We're not going to be able to do that because blood has already been shed. Once the blood gets shed, from what I'm understanding when I'm talking to folks out here, once the blood gets shed, it ain't no going back. So it's like the second somebody die in a beef, everybody who's affiliated with that beef is pretty much days are numbered, either dead or in jail. My thing is, if you're a standby observer what's going on and a younger G coming up in the hood and you see this, then you need to say, all right, I'm not about to go down the route that the guys before me went.
But even if you go to, and I hear what you're saying, Beehive, you're kind of, and I get it. I'm from the streets.
Yeah.
If you did this right here, what you're saying is if somebody did something to me, then I feel pressure from the hood and obligated by the hood rules that I have to.
It's not even the hood rules.
No.
It ain't even the hood rules. It's family members.
I get it. But still, you still have the option to be able to get off, to exit that road that you were on.
Yeah.
You have, you're brilliant. You have a lot going for you. You're a multi-millionaire.
Oh, yeah.
You're a multi-millionaire with a career, and now you got, instead of, your cousin or somebody who got killed or this or that, how about this part right here? How about they knew what they were doing when they signed up for that right there? That's a part of the game.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Since we're always talking about these street rules,
yeah.
If me and you make a pact right now, hey man, we're in the game, Beehive, you know it's a chance that you can go to prison, or you could kill somebody, or you could get killed.
Those are facts.
You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go into the game, if I'm crashing out, I'm going into the game like that.
Yep.
But I still always have the opportunity to say, you know what? I didn't think it was gonna go this far. When Beehive got killed, that's the straw for me. Yep. That's it for me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? When they knocked out Lil Pookie or this or that right there, I But now when they got B, you know what? I throw my hands up. I'm gone. I'm done.
Now, see, by then it's too late, Wick, because they coming for you. Me and you was in this together. They're
correct.
coming for you too. It ain't no B. They got B. I'm done. I'm next.
Yeah,
they got B. I'm next.
Yeah,
you gonna have to move out of state.
Correct. And they had that back in the day in the Boys in the Hood movie. Remember, they was moving to Atlanta to escape the gang violence.
In the same breath.
And he got killed before your boy got killed. What's that, Boys in the Hood? He got killed. The football got killed before they moved.
Yeah. But see, now I'm about to bring you to 2024. King Von got killed in Atlanta.
True.
Quando Rondo cousin got killed in California. Them boys from Savannah.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't run from these folks.
Well, I ain't talking about run. What I mean is a lot of times when you still have one foot still in the game, and 1 foot kind of out the game, you're still in the game. I know, I get what you're saying, but I know gang members that have walked away from it, bro.
Oh yeah.
I got partners right now that was some of the biggest bloods, that was some of the, and they have walked away from it. You understand what I'm saying?
But that's the old school. These new school folks ain't playing by those same rules where you can walk away. You can be walking away, and then you'll be getting shot in your back walking away.
Maybe.
That's just how it is. They want the blood. These niggas is bloodthirsty.
Absolutely. I get it. I mean, if you don't went around and you've been an assassin for the last 15 years and everybody know you were an assassin, then that's there. But there's a lot of gang members. Let's not get it twisted. And there's a lot of gang members that ain't killed nobody.
Those are the ones that can walk away.
Correct.
Those can walk away.
Right. And that's kind of what I mean. Instead of putting a hit on somebody, you know what I'm saying? God damn. And then you have to understand that when you get in a position like a Durk, it's not about you anymore. You have millions of people that's following you, and you and the people around you that's looking up to you that needs your guidance. What about his nieces and nephews that are 5 and 6 years old now? That money could have helped to put them through college when they go up. Why would you walk away because of that? You know what I'm saying? Or at least even try. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, crashing out to get a RICO, what does that benefit? Or, you know what I'm saying? Does that benefit little man and the little ones that are coming up, you know what I'm saying, behind you when they're looking up, my uncle is, you know what I'm saying? My uncle gonna make sure I goddamn, we ain't tripping about none of that. We gonna change the narrative. You know what I'm saying? He's already told me he's gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, for me to be better than he or she was. You know what I'm saying? What about that thinking? And I just don't, I get it, but there are people that have, you know what I'm saying, have been in the gang life. They're mentoring in prisons now. Yep. They're ex-gang members. There's a lot of examples of them. Some people in the comments will put members of gangs that have walked away from the gang and been successful in helping and reaching back. You understand what I'm saying? I'm saying crashing out. We got to get past the mentality behind of that. It's only one way out and to crash out, and that's just not true.
Well, see, the thing is in the lifestyle, the way out is either dead or in jail. So everybody knows that. You can't play hard. See, folks is playing hard.
Right.
If you're playing hard, the only way to get out of the game is dead or in jail.
If, like you said,
if you're just playing around and you doing a little hustling here and there, you might slap somebody in the head here and there. Yeah, you can walk away and say, I was a gang member, I was hustling.
Right.
But if you out there toting that iron and laying niggas down and taking folks out, you're going to be dead or in jail.
Well, yeah.
And I say that to say a lot of people are just in too deep. So the folks that's in too deep, we can't help them.
We can't help them.
You in too deep.
Correct.
But the folks that's not in too deep, I'm hoping that they're witnessing this and saying that I'm not about to go down that route.
But see, behind a lot of those people, they have had examples of that, and they ignored those examples of thugs and dogs them getting killed. They ignored these things, and they still went down there anyway. That's the definition of an idiot. The examples are out there.
Yeah.
And they're still perpetuating the same thing. So what makes you think that it's gonna stop? But even if Durk is locked up, even if they was to have him on trial on CNN, you think that would change, somebody that ain't in too deep. They say, you know what, I don't want, but they're not doing that.
Yeah.
They glorifying it. They looking at it like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Some of them feels like to me that when they see a thug on trial or they see Durk doing this, to them,
glorified.
They want to do that.
Yeah, they want the glory.
Oh man, I gotta amp my shit up. I'm out here playing. I ain't even caught a RICO yet.
Yeah,
that's what it seems. That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
As foolish as that sounds.
Now, I understand exactly what you're saying. And then also with the fans, something that kind of disturbed me that I saw in a lot of the comments on social media. Folks were saying, the same folks that was telling Durk to slide for Vaughn, why ain't you slid for Vaughn yet, are the same ones saying that, you done crashed out, look at you, you fool.
Right. That's what they do. That's what they do. Behind a lot of these people are cowards. A lot of these people are cowards, and I'm gonna tell you why. I be sitting there listening to, it's easy to go, pick a gun up and go kill a black man that looks just like you. I'm standing on business. He played with us. He played with our set. Man, these folks been doing that for 400 years, and niggas don't be doing a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
These niggas will sit right in there and kill you about something right here in the streets and then go right in jail and let a white man tell them what the fuck to do. Get off the phone. Lay your head and don't say or do shit. That's what be pissing me the fuck off. That's what be pissing me. Where's the same energy for you being oppressed and you're doing this and you're doing that you have for killing my brother? He can't say none of that, but they can grab a whip on my back and tell me whatever to do, and I say yes, sir. I don't see half these niggas when they putting the cuffs on these niggas doing nothing. They be in compliance.
Come on.
I don't been to all these jails. I see these same niggas. And they ain't saying a goddamn thing. Yes, sir. No, sir. Come on, man.
My solution, and I go to it every time, but don't nobody want to hear it, but I'm going to keep on saying it until I'm blue in the damn face, is education. Got to find other ways to get this money, find other ways to be successful. The street credibility can't buy you shit. Financial credit can get you all the way up through there. Find different ways to create new businesses that are legal. It's too much legal money out here. It's too much digital money out here that you can make from the house. You ain't even got to get up and go to work no more. You can crank up a business from your couch, turning your phone sideways, talking into it every day.
Yeah, and I'm just, and I want to say this to the people. I'm looking at the camera. I get the street shit. I get it. Somebody, smoked my brother, my sister, I get it. It's hard not to want to go and straighten it out. And some street rules say that you do. But when are we going to make a solution where we don't even get in that position to have to do that?
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to get to that. That my back ain't up against the wall. I don't feel obligated to go out here and have to kill one of my brothers because they don't did something I did, and now I got pressure from my side. Oh, you gonna let them just do goddamn him like that right now? Now it's pressure on me that I have to, I have to throw my entire life away and the life of. See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
You might revenge Von's death, but then you created death for everybody up under you in your family that was counting on you. Yeah. Was it worth it?
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to be real with I'm kind of burnt out on it.
Yes.
It's been so much going on in hip-hop over these last 10 years, man, that now at this point, that's why I'm leaning towards a reset. It just seems like nobody's going to make it out of this. They done turned hip-hop into the streets.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And you know what the saying is. You winding up dead or in jail in the streets.
Right.
And that's what hip-hop has turned into.
Right.
Right now, it seems like it's being reset, and there's not going to be anybody else left to play. So they're going to have to come in this game a different kind of way right now. Because, everybody has been moved out of the way.
Yeah.
The only people that have survived over the last 10 years are, and I don't even want to call them backpack rappers, but the rappers that got a conscience.
Correct.
But if you didn't have no conscience, you didn't make it out of this thing. Or if you was embracing the street life in this hip-hop game, you winded up facing the same things that you would have faced in the street in hip-hop. And it was the same doggone outcome.
Well, Beehive, and I hear exactly what you're saying, and I'm gonna leave this on this note for anybody out there that's gonna come in the comments and say, "Oh, Wick, you ain't from the streets no more," and you just can't walk away like this. You can't walk away once you do something, once somebody do something to you, and I'm gonna tell you a goddamn lie, nigga. I was stabbed by the gang shit up under my fucking arm right here. I was fucking stabbed, and I had a choice right then to go back and kill him. Or to say, you know what, it done went a little bit too far. It came a inch away from my goddamn heart. I have the scars to prove it.
Yeah.
And at that point right there, I said, you know what, I got to do better now. Look where I'm sitting right now to motherfucking day. I'm an example of it.
I agree with you. I hope that, other folks, hear what you're saying, and I hope that the younger folks hear what you're saying as well, because, I just hope that people ain't in too deep with.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that people can
I was in deep. I was in deep. I had a choice.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I agree with you, but see,
my shit bleeding all the way down. My wife beat her. I didn't even know I was stabbed until I got to the crib. And my girl was like, "You're bleeding." See, I didn't feel it because of my adrenaline.
Yeah.
Because these niggas I got 5 niggas around me, so as I'm hearing niggas don't yoke me right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And I know who did it. They stitched me up. It took goddamn 2 months for this shit to heal because it was in the cuff of my goddamn up, but I'm sweating up under here.
Yeah.
I can't put my arm down. So no nigga can't tell me you cannot walk away. I could have went right back around there with my Mac 11 and killed everybody.
Facts.
But I said, you know what? It's enough for me at this particular point right here. Yeah. I don't did my shit out here. I don't got shit done to me. I'm going to call it even.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what I did.
Hey, hopefully people can take this advice and run with it because we definitely need that to occur in hip-hop in the streets just in general, man. I don't even know really what to say. I don't even have much to say anymore because now I'm just watching everything as it happens, and it's happening over and over and over again. And I got to sit back and think about what I need to say because I ain't got nothing else to say.
Yeah, I mean, I get
Education.
Education. Well, the people will definitely let us know how they feel about it, and if anybody out there, have any solutions, let us know. Can you really walk away? It's gonna be hard for somebody to tell me you can't walk away from something when I done been yoked and I walked away.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I get it now. I did have a little bit of different resources. You know what I'm saying? But I had to make my own resources. I would have got a job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I started, praying more, getting more into religion. You know what I'm saying? Looking into mental health issues too, because I'm like, I'm a fool. Yeah. I'm out here all night on the corner. What the fuck do I expect is gonna happen?
Come on.
You understand what I'm saying? But I made that choice and I got away. And then some people have made the choice and they didn't get out.
Yeah.
But for anybody to get on here and say you can't, there's no way out, I'm an example that you can.
Y'all heard the man. Hit the comments. Let us know how you feel. What are some of the solutions to what's going on? I mean, is there a way out? Wick says there is a way out. Can you walk away or do you have to stay? How do we circumvent this to keep kids from going down this road either way it goes? And what do you think this means for hip-hop and the state of hip-hop right now? I think it's time we call a real deal town hall.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? There need to be some discussions had around here
Absolutely.
to figure out how to keep the culture moving forward because right now it's not moving forward, I'll tell you that.
Well, I think me and you will be the ambassadors of that right there. I'm down with that, man. We need to put together a little panel or something to start putting our hands on these kids because I think that we're going to have to get involved and start putting our hands on these kids. And I'm talking about in a loving way, but in a stern way.
Exactly. Get down with the movement. Big Galaxy. Be high. We gone.